Ah,
Ethan, there we go.
yeah. Alright.
Alright, my phone is very fucking quiet. How do I change this?
Crack your volume up.
Yeah, no, my volume went. Fuck. Damn it.
I love it. There's just chats coming to Android soon.
Nah. I have to use this fucking app like a phone.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I'm just gonna come out with a topic because I don't really know how to start off episodes anymore. Not that we ever knew how.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna slap you with the question that's been on my mind for a while. Like it suddenly hit me after posting Nut Clarity. Because it's a related thing. Watching porn, does that count as being a cuck? Because you're getting off to other people getting off.
I would personally say that a cuck's more someone that watches their partner. Like gets off to their partner getting fucked by someone else.
That's true, but
I mean,
I
like,
don't know the fucking term. Because,
because
like, it's still weird because you're just watching other people fuck and you get off to watching a dude fuck a chick. Like a
yeah.
form of cuck, maybe not the traditional cuck we all know and love, but
I mean, technically, yeah. If you like stretch stretching the way around, it does. Like, if you just drop the whole partner thing,
yeah, man.
then yeah, because it's like how some people are married to porn stars, and it's like how would if they watch the
Porn
video,
stars can get married.
yeah.
For some reason, I thought they signed a contract saying they're just full non-disclosed agreement of like they're not allowed for any outside relationship except for the ones that are like go into Pornhub as a couple,
Well, it's like how
and then they're bonded
some
in
people
true
date
matrimony.
people who do
They can't
OnlyFans.
divorce.
Yeah, it's like how some people date people who do OnlyFans.
Well, that's understandable because OnlyFans is really fucking scummy. Not in the sense that like a bunch of people do like not a naughty seductive shit.
Yeah.
It's more scummy in the sense that people don't do naughty seductive shit and charge people out the fucking ass just for shit they post on Instagram.
Oh yeah, suggestive.
Yeah, it's like, hey, look at you can get nudes on my OnlyFans, and then you go to their OnlyFans, and it's just like the exact same shit from Instagram except with the captions. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Love you.
Mind you, some of the people they're not some of them aren't that scummy because some of them actually do mention like, hey, I'm not going to be posting like nudes and shit like
Some of them do mention that, and it's very,
that.
it's a breath of fresh air.
From memory, there was a so you remember good old Cash Me Outside? How about that?
Yeah, that chick who
Yeah, she
has
just
not
started
been heard
posting
of
when
since
she turned 18.
2014.
Yeah, she started when she turned 18 this year.
How fucking
She
old
started
is she?
OnlyFans, but she mentioned she's eight. She's the same age as us.
You're younger than me, so
Yeah,
same
but
age
she's
as
just
me.
us. You realize I'm 18, right?
You're 18?
Yeah.
Fuck! Happy birthday, man.
Yeah. I kind of just slept and fucking had a few beers, and that was basically it. Couldn't really do much.
God, mine was more disappointing than that. It was legit
I
just, hey,
couldn't
you want to
sleep.
go to the Easter show alone? And I was just like, yeah, okay. And to be fair, I wasn't alone. I was with Josh, my older brother, my younger brother, and my brother's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Um, and I had the choice to stay with them the entire time, which is what.
Yeah.
Hang on, fuck, wait a sec. I need to put my phone in charge. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is what I did. I stuck with them.
Yeah.
For a reason. Because I don't want to just wander around this huge, vast wasteland filled with random people alone.
Yeah.
So technically not a wasteland, but a fucking annoyance if you're alone.
Yeah. Someone with anxiety is the worst nightmare.
yeah. Uh, yeah, but so I just went there, just wandered around, fucking. When it came to a moment where I did just wander alone for an hour after nearly having a mental breakdown and just bashing my head on a fucking chair in front of me.
Yeah.
There's always a chair, but so I just wander around, meet some random people, who I just chat with and have fun with. But before we can actually go on any rides or anything, they have to piss off, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm alone again.
Yeah. Didn't you like they said something that you just feel like ah I
What
forgot
are you
what you
referring
mentioned
to?
about. I don't remember what they'll talk about. You said they'll talk about something.
We were talking about
Probably
school
got lost.
experiences, but like, but I'm gonna get back to the thing about the Easter show.
Yeah.
We did get to do, and so there's one thing I do want to mention about it. I got to go back into the Kyle and Jackie O haunted house, and it got
Yeah.
fucking nerfed big time. Like, it's not that my childhood wonder was just taken away from me. Like, you know how as a kid everything is increased.
Yeah.
This was just worse all around, except for one room, which was the end room.
Yeah.
Which was just this one dude with a chainsaw who was the least scariest part in 2016.
Yeah.
It wasn't 2018 because 2018 I was fucking off to Queensland, so it must have been 2016. So 2016, there was just the dude at the end of the fucking house that had wielded a chainsaw that was standing next to a car.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the only thing that was the same. Everything else was kind of the same, but nothing worked.
Yeah.
it was it was just as run down as a real haunted house. The clown that fucking I sacrificed my brother to was replaced.
The fuck?
Um,
Why?
yeah, no, he must have claimed another soul in 2017. So,
Like
some worried
Hansen.
parents. Yeah. uh, so, they replaced him with just like this dude who stands behind a plush clown and just goes,
Yeah.
yeah. And,
Cool.
yeah, that'll get you if you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Um, there's a part where it looks like the Kyle and Jackie a podcast room,
Yeah.
and
That's scary.
yeah, it's competition, Ethan. That's the scariest part about it for us. But
We'll raid them.
yeah, it used to be this dude would chase you like fucking bum rush you.
Yeah.
Uh, with like this weird. It might have been maracas. It sounded like maracas. He'd just chase you with those just to make a weird noise.
Yeah.
It was replaced with this dude in a fucking nightgown, just walking so bored towards you, and then like pointing the way out, just through the fucking meat bags. It was just the most lackluster experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just so sad that I wasn't able to sacrifice my older brother that time.
Sacrifice whole family.
Yeah, 1 year at a time.
Yeah.
On every life I sacrifice, I age up 1 year, as is the tradition of my birthday.
Classic.
Yeah, but yeah. So that's my birthday. Fuck, I went way off on a tangent, but I'm gonna go back to the porn thing, right?
Yeah.
Um, just because I something made me recall the first time I almost got caught with porn, and it was like in 2012 or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found porn young. Um,
Who didn't, honestly?
yeah, well, no, think about it. I'm 18 now. 2012 is like almost a fucking decade ago.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that's.
I must have. It must have been like 2012 for me too. Then,
Mm,
because
see,
I was thinking
yeah,
about it. I was thinking about it. I'm gonna say like I probably found it like close to 10 years ago.
yeah, I found it like 2011 or 2012, one of those
Yeah.
two. But, thing was, right, it was just the weirdest, like, it was just the most fucking damage control type shit I could have done as a kid. Uh, so the morning started like with my girlfriend coming over, uh, with her little sister just for play date or some shit.
Yeah,
Um, and basically, fucking, it was just really early, and I haven't closed any tabs on my iPod because this was
the iPod days.
the classic iPod days. I had an iPod Touch. I was one of the lucky
What
kids
gen?
that got one. Fuck, I don't
What
know.
gen was it?
I'm not sure. I mean, fuck. Probably still have it around on my fucking premises right now, but I don't know
Legend
where.
has it the tabs are still not closed.
No, but so, uh, me and my girlfriend, we were just in the kitchen, just
Yeah,
like bored, waiting for my dad to fuck off to work so we could actually just run around outside and play tag without supervision.
yeah.
Um, so we were just waiting, and she asked, "Hey, can I play your iPod?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, here." And she just opens it and just opens up on a fucking porn tab. And I go, "Oh fuck, no, that's give it here. That's just a virus. That's fine." And I look across from the kitchen, and my dad's just giving me the biggest fucking death stare, like the biggest "you'll fucking die" type stare. And I don't think he actually knew, because it was all in his head, just like fucking alleged. But
Yeah,
no, it was just some full hard ass stuff on there.
yeah.
Um, yeah, it was just possibly the worst time for that tab to open. So
The
yeah, I
the
just had to.
classic. Oh, never mind. It's just a virus. I don't know how that got there. I swear,
Yeah,
so many kids have used that. I've actually never had to use that excuse. Actually,
you've never used the time or like all reliable.
no, no. I've never actually had to. Fucking. I don't think I actually ever got caught with any tabs open. There's definitely
God
some
damn it!
fucking times where like I've somehow like managed to fucking hide myself within like 0.5 seconds. Um,
Yeah, no, I've
like
had so many times like that as well. Uh,
yeah, yeah. I think there's been times like that where I've just somehow like managed to like be like the Flash and just hide myself. But I
there
don't
was
think
one
I've
where
ever
I
been
was
caught with tabs
in
open.
time, like I was on time with it, but
Yeah.
he knew what I was doing, so he just looked away, couldn't make eye contact. I'm not disclosing who, by the way. Yeah, but they just couldn't make eye contact with me while talking. For some reason, they decided to still carry out the conversation, but they just didn't want to
Yeah.
make eye contact.
And that would make it gay.
Yeah. So I was just like, can you fuck off, please?
Yeah.
Kindly?
Oh god. Also, yeah,
Uh,
I imagine that just be very weird to make eye contact. It's just kind of like awkward eye contact, basically.
assert dominance.
Because so fucking, it's like how it's like how what? It's like how in what people refer to as the devil's threesome. Two guys, one girl, right?
Uh,
It's like how the one unspoken rule is never make
Never
eye
make eye
contact with
contact,
another
yeah.
person. It's basically that. But I did hear a joke that apparently about what that about
Only
never
real
making
men make eye
contact.
contact.
Yeah, no, they made eye contact, and they fucked the girl up, and then they started going at it. What a fucking joke about that. I'm just there like, good on them.
The girl was tossed aside.
Yeah, discarded.
Putting it like that just makes it seem worse.
Discarded like a used cum sock.
Uh, Uh,
Oh,
yeah. No, so, reaction times are fucking tough, man.
yeah,
Like, because this was also basically my door was fucked,
yeah.
so I basically had to have fucking quick hands on at all times. Um,
They don't call me the fastest hands in the West for no reason.
yeah, because like just the slightest push, it wouldn't even make a click sound. It would
Oh,
just open up silently. And the thing is, the door opened like towards my fucking bed,
yeah,
so it was just worst positioning.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, the room's worse now. I mean, there's no fucking door at all,
yeah,
except for the room that I'm in now. Like, that was my old room, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So, uh, yeah, that's that thing. Well, Ethan, do you have anything you can piggyback off any of this?
Um, fuck. I don't
Fuck,
really have one at the moment.
I had a random childhood story that I can't quite remember. Fuck, it was actually a pretty funny one too.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was something when I was living in Queensland. It's gonna be one of those classics.
Jaden,
Uh,
the origin story.
yeah, something taken out of the old vault, uh,
Yeah.
out of the tombs, dusted off, and then displayed for
The
everyone.
archives.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we're still recovering the pages because fuck, I forgot.
Lost in a file.
Yeah, it was just something random that
Yeah.
I was watching a YouTube video and it was just like, hey, remind you of this. It was something to do with Crash Bandicoot too.
Yeah. All I've been doing recently has just been buying shitty games off Steam.
Yeah.
Trying to scrape and find some very interesting games.
Well, you're a
I, I
fucking
found
boring man.
I found a few that were very interesting. It was very interesting as it was, and the DLC made it a
What
bit
game is
weird
it?
as well. It was this game called Wet Girl. It was like 75 cents on sale. I'm like, trashy cheap game. Got Steam trading cards.
I
I
could
can load it.
think about it. I paid 85 cents for Lizard Girl versus the Cat Gang, and that was a fucking that thing was you know I would have elected that for Game of the Year award.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this one was normally like $1.50. It was like 75 cents. And I'm just there like, why not? It's got Steam trading cards. I can use it for this trading cards, buy the trading cards are cheap and, level up my profile, something like that, get some
Hmm.
badges. Um, I'm like, oh, it's got achievements. Might as well just complete the game. Normal game, right? Base game. Basically, you want to, this girl that, her dad owns a strip club's like, hey, we need you to kind of like fuck up the competition. So here's like a water gun. Go hose down some of the rivals girls
That
and
would
expose them.
that makes no sense. That would increase sales at the other place, wouldn't it?
That's what I would have thought, but
Yeah.
basically maybe they quit because of it. I don't know. But then
Fuck this, I'm too
it blew
attractive. I'm
my
out.
mind.
Shit.
Yeah, right. I completed the base game and I discovered the last achievement was in the DLC. The
Not
DLC was
into the
free.
camera.
Yeah, the DLC was free, so I got it on. And it was a bit weird. The last DLC was like the DLC section was very different to the base game where it was like, oh yeah, you're at a club and you really want to fuck this girl. So basically, you drug her with
Wow.
basically not like you don't like Bill Cosby her like knock her out.
Right, yeah.
You basically give her like Viagra, right? Of course, the female version. Um, and then you tease her until she begs for it, and you have it on video, and then you proceed to fuck her. And but then it says in the at the end of the story that basically you end up going to jail because um the cops leave you alone for a bit, but then when it comes out that you drugged her, then you get locked
So
up.
you Bill Cosby.
Yeah, basically. And then
Yeah,
basically
so
the end of the story basically said it was to teach people that no matter if you get away with basically saying that crime's bad, don't do it. And I'm just saying, I was very confused while playing it. I went, hang on, I went from using a water gun to fucking drugging girls. What the fuck? And then it came up at the end that apparently was like, oh yeah, this is bad, don't do it. And I'm just saying, like,
sponsored by Ronald Reagan.
I was very, I was very intrigued because it seemed like I didn't read anything about it, like especially some of the Steam comments because I
Mm.
saw a Steam like review. They said the base game's like kind of alright, but they really loved the DLC. And I went, maybe the DLC's not half bad, and I played it, and I'm just saying like, what the fuck? And it just then the comment just replayed in my head, and I'm like,
The guy who made that comment is the same guy who defends cuties on Netflix.
probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was just there, just playing at the base game. I'm just there, like, because I didn't see anything about the the DLC. I just saw that the base game, and I went, it's a very interesting, a very strange game. You're just hosing down girls, anime girls at a. There's apparently working at a strip club. And I'm gonna say like easy game, Steam cards, achievements. Why not? Easy 100%. You get
Permanent
Steam
record on your
cards to
Steam
level up my
account.
profile.
Right.
And there, then it was, all right. Oh, I had to get the free DLC to get the final achievement. Okay, read the fucking description. You couldn't really see a photo of it. And then I clicked on it, I'm just like, what the fuck? Apparently, yeah.
Jazz music stops.
I was, yeah. It went from this
Uh,
very religious,
takes a very drastic
classic,
turn.
classic kind of Unity game to just it kind of like changed to like one of those classic porn games, but like a little bit more Bill Cosby-ish.
Why does it always revert to this, Ethan? Okay, so I want to talk more about this. This is actually, I was gonna complain about why we always revert back to one of three things: porn, Chris Hansen, and bananas. But
Trademark. It's just our
that's our
trademarks, really.
slogan.
Yes.
Um, I'll draw something up with like Chris Hansen on Pornhub with a bunch of bananas. I'll do something with that, but it'll take a while.
I don't really know what he's going to do with the fruit.
I'm just gonna make it look like a Pornhub tab, and Chris Hansen's gonna be lying down on a bed with a bunch of bananas scattered around the room.
What about monkeys?
They're hanging from the ceiling and on his boxes.
Just boxes that have monkeys on
Yeah. But fucking monkeys that are jumping on Chris Hansen's boxes.
them. Cock and ball torture.
Ethan, we've got some sad news. Our hero, Chris Hansen himself, was actually taken in. So you know how the first time I mentioned him on the Boobar conspiracy, I
Yeah.
said one of his pictures makes him look like a fucking child predator?
Yeah.
Thing is, that photo was actually him being his mugshot for tax fraud. Well, tax
Oh,
evasion.
I think we talked about that at one point. Yeah, because didn't
Did
we?
we?
I talked about that. That basically he got arrested for being like basically I said that he was struggling because he got done for something about payments and that.
He rejected Big Smoke's advances. Yeah, Chris
Oh,
Hansen turns himself in, released after warrant. This was... When the fuck was this posted?
like 2020.
No, why the fuck? Hang on. For some reason, my laptop is set with the American date in. How it's got the month, then the day, then the year. So that's fucking stupid.
No.
Anyway, So, yeah, as part of his show, Chris Hansen did the things, helped out society.
Yeah,
But fuck, wait, where is the thing? His main achievement, how it seems, is just to catch a predator, because that's all they ever say about
yeah,
him in this fucking little news article here.
yeah. I mean, they also it's like how you go to his Wikipedia, Christopher, wait,
Chris Officer.
wait, Christopher, sorry, yeah. Um, Edward Hansen
Mm,
is an American TV journalist and YouTube personality. And then it goes here. It just goes to his former basically saying, uh, in work for his Dateline NBC, in particular for his former segment to Catch a Predator.
mm.
That's like the first couple of words were basically sentences from his fucking you know, his like Wikipedia is just
Sorry, I'm phasing out. It's just I'm looking
yeah.
at good old fashioned Chris Hansen posts.
Oh wait, what the fuck?
What?
Oh, so wait, that's
What's
okay.
happened?
So you know how you were saying about the him for tax fraud?
Some shit about that. Yeah, it was something to do with like that cameo site.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty
Um.
good that I actually didn't hire him to say goodbye. Otherwise, we never would have seen him or our money again.
Yeah. No, it's probably just he wasn't paying tax on it. Um. But basically, yeah. Okay. So I didn't know about that one. That means he's been done again because he was arrested in 2019,
Mm. Yeah, he was.
and apparently in 2011 he was caught cheating on his wife.
Oh fuck no! It was with. Damn it, Big Smokey's too charming.
Yeah.
Fuck no. That was around the time that the show was being aired, right?
Oh shit. I found out why
Oh,
he was fired.
why is that?
I didn't actually know this. NBC fires To Catch a Predator host Chris Hansen after proof of his extramarital affair was published. 2013.
Who was he cheating on him on her with?
Uh, Boot up the old article. Um,
Next thing we were right, it was just a cover for him being the predator, the ultimate predator.
it, it's like Have you heard of that story about that the the junkie that dressed up as a police officer and raided a junkie's house for drugs?
Big brain.
Camouflage, man.
Yeah. Uh,
Um,
Kristen Cadell.
was that? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. With
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't know who the
yeah.
fuck that is.
Christian Cadell. Yeah, with his former mistress,
You're
Christian
not
Cadell.
important. You go on.
No.
Well, there's something funny about you, Chris Hansen. You look very sad and serious in this picture. Please smile. I hover my fucking mouse over to Chris Hansen's picture, and it
Yeah.
immediately goes, "Would you like to put in your PayPal?" And automatically puts me my mouse over on top of the $100 option.
Classic, classic.
Very nice, very nice. Wikipedia
I
or Chris
think.
Hansen. It
Wait.
could be either one. Dateline NBC Predator dismissal. What the fuck? Oh wait, no, that's it. Is that literally the only thing he's ever done? Just Dateline, like fucking to catch a predator?
He has his podcast now.
Yeah, I know some shit about sitting with Chris Hansen. Chris, get in contact with his baby. Come on, we'll call you handsome again.
um. Fuck. He's really all it is He just like tells a bit more of a
Shit
story.
talks the older predators.
Yeah, it's basically him just bringing up the past.
He's stuck in a
Because
time
if you
loop.
think about it, we just kind of do that. But yeah, I think he's just trying to milk to catch a predator.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, when we go back in the past, we at least like make light of it, or bring up a
Mm.
new story that we
Yeah,
remember.
something that hasn't been mentioned. He's just apparently showing a bit more depth into it. Apparently, something like that. I don't know. I haven't actually watched it.
He should
I
start
just
talking about the EDP situation with all the shit pics and whatnot. Oh, have you heard it? I'm gonna go back with another thing. You know how the latest trend is every famous person or everyone that hits a certain level of internet fame gets just becomes a child predator.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Uh, fucking Corey in the house. You remember Corey in the house?
yeah.
Yeah, this is old
Famous
news, by the
anime.
way. Yeah, I I did like make an Instagram post about that being my favorite anime.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'll have to take that down eventually because Corey is a bit of a kid diddler.
Oh
Yeah. Apparently he kept in contact with one of the fucking with the youngest child actor that he worked with on the show.
yeah,
So she was like fucking 4 or some shit at the time of the no, I don't think she was 4. She was very fucking young at the actual filming of this show. Um, of course, I've not done any research, as is the tradition of the Crate Castaways.
yeah.
But hang on, Corey in the house. Uh, fucking damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Who the fuck is the actor again? Cast: Carl Massey. Corey in the big house, am I right? Haha.
Hmm.
um, the fuck happened there?
I don't know. I couldn't hear.
Hey, it's on speaker now. Woo!
Yeah.
Fucking good. Okay. So how much of that did you hear?
You kind of like said that you're searching. You said about Corey in the Big House. Am I right? And then you said something about
Then I fucking died. Okay.
yeah. Last thing I
Make a
kind of
joke.
remember.
Did you at least entertain everyone while I was
I
absent?
kind of sat there quietly, just like kind of zoned out. Like, wait, I thought you were searching something up. So I just kind of like thought you were searching something up. So I just kind of like sat there waiting for you to read it out. And I'm like, eventually I was just like kind of caught on. I was just kind of like looking at like Chris Hansen's net worth, which I discovered is about
I'm gonna marry into money now.
1 point. Yeah, he's 1.5 mil is his net worth.
Right, so the actor who once starred in series such as That's So Raven and Corey in the House was charged with 1 count of immoral communication with a minor in June. He stands accused of sending pornographic material to a 13-year-old. He failed to show up to that court case thing, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. According to TMZ. Wait, fuck, did it go out of speaker?
No.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, according to TMZ, which first reported the news, the case involved explicit photos, videos, and texts the actor allegedly sent to a teenage girl. Granted, this is all alleged. This is
Yeah.
probably not true, but evidence points to yes. A long-time acquaintance of his. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, okay, so the actor sent it to a teenage girl who was a long-time acquaintance, so. She and her family sued Macy in 2019 when the girl was 13, alleging that he seduced a minor, attempted to commit a lewd act with a minor, and annoyed or molested a minor. I think the line between annoyed and molestation is very different.
I
Unless
thought
it's
annoyed was like fucking irritating someone, not like fucking molesting them. Fuck.
yeah, maybe we've been
I'm not,
fucking
I have
using the
I'm no
word wrong.
exactly I'm not exactly the most legally educated person, but
We're not the most well versed.
I'm not no lawyer, but
Mm.
uh,
The actor's attorney, Lee A. Hutton issued a statement last Wednesday. It's unfortunate. I'm not gonna fucking read this. Fuck you. But the point is, Corey's in deep shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just hinting at the long-time acquaintance thing, people are assuming that it's an actor on the show. Like, one of the, uh,
Yeah, one of the ones he's worked with.
yeah. Fucking, I'm looking through the cast list, but,
Chris Hansen investigations.
yeah, we start our own, we start our own, to
Fuck
catch
you,
a
Chris
predator.
Hansen.
We've always said we're gonna reboot the series,
Mm.
Catch a Predator. We'll find a way, Ethan.
Yeah. You get fucked legally by
Chris Hansen needs the money. He's gonna just sue us immediately.
it. Oh, God. So, what do you reckon the probability of us getting one Have a Seat with Chris Hansen is?
Very slim, but I've got high hopes.
Do you reckon if we annoy him enough, he'll block us enough times, and we ask him to unblock us again, we do that enough, we'll get on?
He'll send a fucking hit squad after us.
Though I still don't even know why he fucking blocked us anyway.
Because we called him handsome.
Yeah, like
We
I
called
get
him
that, but so many people have like it's such a
handsome.
common meme. Like this meme's been going on for how long?
No, we started it. It's original. Everyone else just stream sniped us.
Yeah, they looked into the future.
Yeah. uh, but yeah, the Chris Hansen thing. Yeah, that immediately just. I guess he just had enough of it one day, and he just blocked everyone who said it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh god.
Maybe we do it again. Quick, Ethan, make the tweet.
Quickly annoys him again. Gets fucking blocked by him live.
Yeah, that'll be
Hang on,
that'll be.
wait. They updated Twitter's updated the terms and services. Don't care. Ban me.
I don't think anyone has ever once listened to Twitter
Yeah. As
TOS.
soon as I saw it, I just closed it.
Yeah, because like the amount of shit that goes on in Twitter.
The
Like, Twitter is actually really fucked. I was actually looking through it fucking another day. Yeah, like the other day, um just just idly wandering through the wastelands of it,
yeah.
and I just found like this story about how this YouTuber was fucking bullied off YouTube forever, and I think's into suicide, but I don't know if they went through with it or if that was even true. But um, just because of Twitter, like this
Oh
dude made
yeah.
one.
It's really bad on Twitter. The cancel culture is really bad on Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I ever get like cancel culture, I'll probably do the same fucking joke I do for Chris Hansen. Cancel
Yeah.
culture, more like cancel culture, haha, and just fucking laugh.
The
Just
fucking.
him, the classic card.
Do you reckon? We could ever get cancelled? Because there's a few people
Oh,
that can never be cancelled.
the rate we're going, we're definitely gonna get cancelled.
Yeah, but I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, well, fuck you. You realize you just give me like
Free
you just
publicity,
boosted my
baby.
stats, right? Because think about it. Every time they would just view it. Therefore, YouTube would be like, this content's going well,
Yeah.
and then it
YouTube
would
doesn't care
promote
how
it more.
well it's going, they're still just gonna go, hey, look at this.
Yeah, and then just really, it would just give me more exposure. I'd be like, I don't give a shit. Like, why would I care? Why would I care about some shit that they're not gonna like me? Why am I gonna fucking justify myself to them?
Mm.
Like, I won't fucking like.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly normal. I mean, like, of course, I can see how it'll get to people. Like, uh, just having like this huge group of people that say that you're fucking awful. I can see
Yeah,
how that can actually affect people
yeah,
realistically and make them go, all right, yeah, no, I need to stop. Because, you know how, like, a couple of years ago, or, yeah, a couple of years ago, Jacksepticeye's father passed away.
yeah,
Um, just a shit ton of people made a community saying Jack's dad deserved it,
yeah,
and it made no
probably.
fucking sense because I actually like just out of curiosity I looked around for like any history of Sean's father,
Yeah,
and he just seemed like a really cool dude.
yeah,
Of course, there's not a whole lot about him, but he just seemed pretty cool.
yeah,
So it just made it like for no reason, just a shit ton of people were like, haha, fuck you, which
yeah.
is just awful.
People will just be like that regardless. Like,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't be fucked at dealing with them. I'll just be like, don't give a shit. They don't like me. They can, that's their opinion.
DDoS them.
Yeah, all I would say is basically fuck off.
Yeah,
Go waste your time with something else.
I mean, I barely check Twitter anyway, so
Yeah. Good luck trying to
yeah,
contact me on it. I'm never
yeah
on it.
it's not gonna do
I'm only on
much.
it occasionally just to say some dumb tweets.
Mm.
Like, just comment, like, just sent a tweet to Chris Hansen at Chris Hansen, Chris Handsome, winky face. He can get back to us or blocks us
Winky
again.
kissy face.
No, I just send the normal winky face this time.
Send him the
Ah,
point.
no, I'll tell you why he blocked us because we're underage at the time of that tweet.
No, we're not.
I swear to
Chris,
God, Chris Hansen
maybe.
pops up in
Yeah.
DMs. Turns out Chris Hansen was the first listener.
Fuck yeah, dude. We need
Hey,
we need
it is on
t-shirt.
the record that we did start our podcast before Chris Hansen.
It is on the record that we did start before Chris Hansen, and we were blocked by him.
So, I mean, conspiracy theory?
Yeah, he blocked us and then started his own podcast.
Yeah.
Fucking Chris, what the hell, man? You could have just joined us. We wouldn't have cared what you spoke about. Like, you could have told us funny stories, and we'd have been alright with that each episode, man. You missed a big
Each
opportunity.
episode is just a call out to Chris Hansen.
Yeah, no, he gets to say one Predator story per episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has to be short. Yeah, gotta have a good
I
thing.
do kind of actually want his reaction to the to that snippet. The the classic. So you came to a child's house looking for booty.
What?
You came
What's
looking for
this?
a man.
The fucking
Mm.
Big Smoke.
You know the clip.
Mm. Yeah, I'm still surprised that that's the same voice actor as Big Smoke.
Yeah.
I still fucking love that.
I actually wonder if there is a fucking reaction. Chris Hansen reacting to that.
I'm just gonna quickly search Chris Hansen reacts.
Yeah. Chris Hansen gaming channel. Play Fortnite with Chris Hansen. I would play Fortnite again if
Fuck
Chris
yeah.
Hansen like,
If
hey,
Chris
play with
Hansen
me.
was my duo's member, a squad member, a trio's member,
Yeah.
I'd definitely fucking do that.
Fuck yeah. Chris
Chris
Hansen be like,
Hansen
where we
reacts to
dropping
being on
boys?
South Park.
Hmm?
There's one where Chris Hansen reacts to being on South Park.
I remember he was in South Park. I don't really remember. I remember like Cartman was messaging people online, and
Knowing. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, we might have something. Oh, I think we might have something.
yeah.
Oh shit! Fuck! Chris Hansen gets confronted by the booty warrior from Boondocks again. Yeah, so he
Wait,
actually
he
does.
reacted to it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it now because yeah, I want to shoot people over to there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also, but this also means that I won't be able to tell if this is actually the clip with it, what we're expecting.
I think it might just be the original clipper from the show.
Alright, fuck it, I'm watching it. You've twisted my arm, Chris. Ah. Why is it in every episode we talk about at least one Chris? Whether it be Chris Langham, Chris Evans,
Chris
Chris Hansen.
Hansen.
Yeah, so it is him reacting to the Booty Warrior scene.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, send that to me.
um,
Send it to my alt account.
So we both ain't got nothing but time on our hands, Chris. I'm gonna tell you like this here. I still like you, and I still want you. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. I don't care about Blair's little cameras, cause I'm a warrior, Chris. I'm still a warrior.
yeah, so yeah, that's Big
Yeah.
Smoke. Surprisingly.
Mm.
Yeah, he just laughs. With that classic Chris Hansen smile. Of course, actually, I can't say classic because if you look up Chris Hansen on Google Images, you'll barely find a single picture of him smiling. Like, there's probably like 2 pictures where he smiles. In every other one, he's either pissed at a predator, Elysium, or he looks like a crackhead just about to discover an alien.
Well, actually, if you look on Bing, the first four sorry, like the third photo, there's him smiling, but then like after the third, there's like 3 more where he's smiling. There's actually quite a few on Bing of him smiling.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually use Bing. Chris Hansen.
There's also some random bald man.
It's Chris Hansen without his wig, without his disguise.
There's also a few photos of his mugshot as well.
There are some pictures where it kind of looks like him, but like it looks a lot more like an impersonator, like a fraud.
Yeah,
Like
there's a
it's
few of them where they actually kind of look different.
yeah,
Well, I found the one about one from. Actually, it might be him.
like there's a lot of pictures where he just looks more and more American, but not in the sense of fat. Like there's 2 scales of American. Like
Obesity.
yeah, it's either it's either obese man in scooter or
Yeah.
uh fucking Chris Evans.
And then there's
Like
Florida.
Chris Hansen slowly morphs into Chris Evans over time.
The Oh
He
fuck! I
only
forgot he featured on the He was There's a scene from him where he's in um like The Simpsons.
was it?
Apparently, it showed up. Yeah, and I've there's the on the wiki. It says Chris Hansen's
Chris Hansen.
status alive. Okay, nice to know. His first appearance was in Lone Elisa. Voice acted by himself, actually.
Very nice. Good.
Yeah.
Something real quick though. So my free antivirus thing is also on this laptop, right? It's sometimes helped when I visited a shady shady site over the past couple of days, right?
Yeah.
But every now and then, because it's free, it's a lot of the time, like Spotify, it'll go, "Hey, buy our premium, because
Yeah.
look at this pending issue that's here." Well, the appending issue that they're displaying to me is your location is exposed, and normally if you're a
Okay,
fucking
by the VPN. Yeah.
normally if you're a fucking old geezer, you look at this and go, "Oh, egads, I'm gonna be fucking abducted by the black web."
Yeah.
That's that's terrible wording for it because I know it's not called the black web, but fucking you know what it
Deep
is.
or dark. Yeah.
Yeah. So the deep or dark, which are two very different things.
Mm.
Um. Uh. But my location that they're saying is completely fucking wrong. They're like Rogan's Hill,
What the
and
fuck is that?
I have no fucking clue. That's what I'm curious about. Where's Rogan's Hill?
It's just some random hill that just like near your house
The
or
fucking
something.
tree on it. Rogan's Hill. It is out in the middle of fucking nowhere. However,
God.
putting it in Rogan's Hill
Mm.
also gives you another expectation that you could find, which is Jonah Hill and Seth Rogen,
Yeah.
as well as Joe Rogan.
Ah, classic.
Yeah. Um, Big man. Three big men.
The podcast legend himself.
Yeah. Joe, come on our podcast. Don't worry, we can fit the time slot for you. We're busy men, but we'll find it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're very slow paced this episode. We have not got we've got fuck all to talk about except Chris Hansen fan club. So,
I actually might make that a channel.
well, the Chris
On
Hansen
Discord.
fan club.
Yeah. Just make a channel that only posts Chris Hansen in on Discord.
So, before we end this, you want to mention a little project or no?
Which project?
Fucking homeless. Like us, if
Oh
we
no
ever.
no 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 no! Can't mention that yet because that's still very. It's not actually developed. It's in its like
Yeah, it's
alpha.
more and more developed, but
It's at the stage where basically and it's basically anyone can book in has admin. Let's just say that.
that'd be a problem. Yeah, I can see the
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah, I tested it. It was supposed to. I looked at it. I'm just there like this seems like it works, and then got someone to test it, and like I made something for them to delete, and I was like tried to delete that, and they're like, "Is it God?" And I'm like, I looked at it, I went, "Fuck."
Good job, Ethan. You're.
Using my very limited knowledge.
Why aren't you hiring the fucking smart Elon Musk like friend who is balding?
Because at the moment he's busy working on setting up a radio station.
Oh, is he the guy that's doing that?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That basically said that hey, if you want, if like if you want, like
Ethan,
he said that he eventually wants like a talk show or like the hosts on it. He's like, well, if you want, and you could do a vote and see if people would listen to that because in exchange we get a platform. He gets some listeners. It's kind of like a win-win.
yeah. All right. Well, with those two big teasers out of the way, we're fucking off, and we'll be back in another month. Well,
Wait, with that teaser thing, you didn't say about you just kind of said a homeless thing. You didn't mention I was the fucking app. You just said homeless.
you did say we can't mention it.
Yeah, but I mean, you left it in a bit that makes it sound like you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna be homeless.
No, if we ever become homeless,
Yeah,
or
I think
for
the app
those
would be.
homeless people who just so happen to have a phone.
You realize the legendary Coop meme when I mentioned him about locations for it. Um, he immediately called me up thinking that I needed a place to stay.
Yeah, no, I told me that story. Yeah.
Yeah, he immediately called me. He's like, you know, what was that text about? 'Cause you know, like if you need a place to stay, just come up to mine. I'm like, no, I had to explain the whole thing to him.
But still, Ethan, you don't turn down a sleepover with the legendary Coop, man. You're a fool.
Oh god.
Alright, well, that's it. We're fucking off for another God knows how long.
Whenever we can fucking come up with something to
Actually talk about
say
for
or
real.
get drunk.
Yeah, I have a lot more fun drunk, and I don't have any grog except for this rum that's been sitting in the corner of my room for the past 3 months.
Started bubbling.
It actually has been like a few months now, hasn't it? No, it's been like a couple months.
I thought it was back in June.
No, it was around April because that's when I got my idea.
You didn't even need to use your ID, remember?
No, we didn't need to use our ID because you fucking stared the cashier dead in the eyes and he was like, yeah, okay, here, take the fucking drink, get out.
Probably also because we were waiting for the bottle to open, and as soon as we saw them, we started chanting grog.
Yeah, no, I started like, you want to fucking
Stood in the
war.
shop deciding what to do for a while, and then finally was like, rum.
Yeah.
It's like he probably just wanted us out of the fucking shop.
Because we
He
just
probably
wandered
thought we
around
were
the
fucked
fucking.
up. He just wanted to make the sale.
We were just wandering around the fucking corner of the shop for like, I don't know, half an hour.
The
Alright, well, I'm gonna say this again. That's it for a few months. Catch you later. We're fucking off. How do I end this? This is new. This is new technology.
Yeah,
What the fuck do I press?
you just hit the end / leave.
Ah, there is an end button. Alright, toodles.
So.